What's going on, guys? JHoyt back with you today. Today we're getting right into the action in some Fortnite. We got some solos first. We got a duos, I guess, gameplay afterwards. So the first one, we come away with the win after a really crazy final sequence here. The duos won. We actually played pretty well. Myself and Ben are the duo. We knew exactly what we were doing without even talking to each other. So I hope you guys do enjoy that in the background as always. But today I wanted to talk about streamers and streaming platforms. So as you probably have heard, maybe you haven't, but if you haven't heard, people are switching platforms, going from Twitch to YouTube, or from YouTube to Twitch, or from Twitch to Mixer, or to Facebook, or whatever the case is. They're switching platforms. And the reason I'm talking about this is I saw a stat and I didn't remember to, it was one of those late night scrolling things, and I saw it and I was like, it's perfect for a video, and I forgot to screenshot it, so I don't have the exact numbers in front of me. But basically what it was saying was people that switch from YouTube to a different platform, or from Twitch to a different platform, they aren't really making those other sites like any better. And that kind of led me to believe, like, well, look at what Ninja did, right? Ninja, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, switches over to Mixer. Alright, understandable. He probably got some pretty good money there. But he switched over, and it hasn't really helped Mixer at all. Having one of the biggest streamers, I want to say of all time, but like one of the biggest streamers ever on their platform. So why isn't that? Because, and I hate to say it, but Twitch is still the superior platform. So, and that Ninja, right, he's one example. But that's the same thing with Shroud, King Goliathan, and every other person that switched from Twitch to Mixer. And you even look at the likes of like Courage and Valkyrie and everyone that switched from Twitch to YouTube, and once again, not really that significant of a change. So it kind of leads, like, the big question was that really worth it to kind of not give up your audience, but to kind of reset your audience in a sense that it just doesn't make sense to me. Now, if I were to stream, like, most likely I'd probably go to Twitch, because that's the biggest platform, right? That's the most amount of viewers, and it would overall be a great time, right? But like, just say if I went to YouTube, okay, yes, I upload videos, obviously the one you're watching right now, you'd see that, plus along with the streams and everything, you'd see that. But like, if I went over to Mixer and start completely like a brand new channel, it's like, is that gonna be much of anything? Probably not. Am I gonna get viewers over there? Probably not. So it all depends on what kind of risk you really want to take when you, I guess, start out streaming or you switch platforms. Is that really gonna be the best move for you in the long run? Now, you could say, a lot of these people that switch platforms, I'm not talking mainly about the YouTube or the Twitch to YouTube ones, that the people like Courage, Ninja, and all them, that they already have YouTube channels, but when you look at it, the viewers don't really go up. And I don't know what it is. I mean, the biggest problem for me, and why I don't really pay attention to Mixer or YouTube live streams, is because it is very, I guess, annoying to try to figure out who's live. Now, you could follow everyone on Twitter and get their post notifications on Twitter and do all this other stuff. But even then, if you're just, pretend you're not on Twitter all day long like, most people are, right? If you don't follow everyone with notifications on and everything, you're just on the site randomly, right? YouTube, they usually go to the top of your subscribe list, and then they're there. But the biggest problem is finding new streamers, or finding those bigger streamers that were once on a different platform that are now on there. So like, these people that have switched from Twitch to YouTube, or from Mixer to YouTube, or whichever, it's very difficult to find. Now, obviously, I follow Ninja on Twitter, so I know when he goes live, right? I see it on his screen. Like this morning, he announced that he was grinding all day long, and he gives his Mixer link. So you know that. But it's like if you just randomly are scrolling Mixer and it's like, oh, I didn't know this guy switched over. It's like, well, yeah, because no one really goes on Mixer or like on YouTube to find live streams, right? YouTube has always been the video uploading site, right? Twitch has always been the streaming platform. Now, I'm not saying these other, I guess, platforms are bad, but you got to look at it, right? If you go to, like, if you said right now, where do you go to find videos? I would pretty much be pretty confident in saying that most everyone, I would say a good probably 80+% of people would say YouTube. Now, I couldn't even think of another one offhand that isn't like Instagram or that type of thing. I mean, like full-length videos that, you know, either are tutorials or just gameplay videos or vlogs or anything like that. Like, where does anyone else go to find that type of video? I can't think of a place. Now, when I go find a live stream, what's the #1 place people are going to say? Twitch. Now, yes, there is other platforms. You got YouTube, you got Mixer, obviously Twitch. Then there's like D Live and a couple other different places. Facebook's another big one. But like, I don't want to go on Facebook to find a live stream. Like, Facebook is a social media site that you go on, and most people now are just like parents and grandparents trying to keep up with the youngins these days. Like, that's just not where I go. Plus, the quality of the actual streams themselves, not the streamers, the actual quality is trash. And it is very difficult to watch a live stream on Facebook. I'm going to be honest. Like, the quality is so bad. Same thing with Mixer. Don't know what it is, but on Twitch, I can watch, with my new internet, I can watch a 1080 resolution with 60 frames fine. As long as that's pretty much the only thing that's, I guess, using my computer's resources, I'll be fine. Mixer, for whatever reason, not the case. It lags. I have to watch in a lot lower quality, and it just doesn't work. And I have good internet now, so I don't understand why it just doesn't work. So I don't know what it is, but besides money, what's the point of switching platforms? Especially when you already have a built-up audience on your home platform, right? So if you're already on Twitch or you're already on YouTube, what's the point of switching? Like, I mean, if anyone streams that watches my video, let me know. Because in my mind, whenever I go for live streams, like I said, I go to Twitch. Whenever I go to find videos to watch, I go to YouTube. I don't ever go to Facebook. I don't go to Mixer. Like, the only reason I go on Mixer anymore is to watch a Ninja stream. That's it. But most of the time, I sit on Twitch or YouTube and look for people that I follow or subscribe to, and people I recognize, or, you know, channels I frequent to try to find that content. And I don't know, is it money or do people just want to reset their audience? I'm not really sure. But it's always going to be an age-old question that may never get answered. But on that note, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. If you did enjoy, hit that like button down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And as always, guys, we'll see you next time.